Hello everybody and welcome back. They're just going to review a small little haul I got from my local antique strip mall. I picked these up a few weeks back before all this closures and everything happened. Alright, let's take a little closer look at these models. This brand here has been around for quite some time. A lot of people, I don't know, many people may not even have heard of them or not. These are Playart, made in Hong Kong. Vintage stuff. They made quite a few construction vehicles and all that sort of stuff. And they're basically an all-metal casting, typically moving features such as like the dump bed and also the the little tailgate. Oftentimes these are like all the other ones. This stuff here is all broken. Tiny scratch there, but nothing cracked. Going to attempt to fix these wheels. They are a little bit bummed. They're kind of pushed up a little bit, but other than that, overall, it's not terrible. I mean, it's got some nicks and stuff in it. Like, these were fairly cheap for what they were, so I definitely grabbed them. I love the construction type truck stuff. So in here again, Playart Hong Kong. Exact same truck, basically just changed out the rear piece. So exact same casting. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm wrong on that. Oh no, it is the same casting. So this is just blends in. But yeah, so what they did, actually kind of a neat idea. So the green piece here is actually not part of the truck. It's just part of the back mechanism. And then what they did with this one is the exact same thing, just in purple. Pretty cool, but it's got a spinning. These guys here are typically broken and falling apart because they're plastic. But nice detail. And this one here has the exact same. Not too sure why. I have other ones of these that doesn't have this problem, so I know that that's not how they're supposed to. They are close, but these ones here are kind of wobbly and bent. But display purposes, pretty cool. This one here has the exact same mark too. You guys can see it on the focus on the window there. And these do feature kind of a little bit of an interior, but this one here has the exact same mark right there on the windshield. I don't know why it's in the same corner, but just in case you guys haven't seen Playart, now you have. Alright, we'll move on to some good old classics. Got good old Big Bird. Pretty neat. And we got Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny here is actually a bit newer. So this one here is 1990. These are extremely heavy casting, and they're on all metal except for like the character and obviously the tires. But metal base, metal body, bumpers, everything is all metal. Very cool. These are a bit beat up. Probably should have cleaned them a little bit before doing the video, but these are just a nice little display piece just to show, you know, what toys used to be. So, I mean, although the 90s, that's starting to get pretty old now, but definitely a pretty cool casting. Character's not too bad. He's in pretty good shape overall. Definitely been played with. And we got Big Bird. This one here has clearly been well used, but you got the Big Bird for the license plate. Again, an all metal casting. Might actually, oh no, they're not the same casting. This one has the little piece on the hood, flat headlights, so not the same casting, but definitely well played with. This guy here is well, the licensing is 1981-83, Muppets Incorporated Playskool, made in China. Where's this one? Made in China. This is the 1990 Warner's Brother Incorporated. So, very cool. Big Bird, though, is actually in relatively good shape. There's a little bit of cleaning that needs to be done. But he's not bad. Pretty cool. They don't make the the new cars and toys like they used to, that's for sure. All right, we got a lonely one here. Kind of a overgrown beetle bug. Now this does have a metal body, which is made by Tonka. That's why I have it. It is a vintage piece. I can't tell you exactly the year, but it's definitely vintage. It's in relatively good shape though. Very cool. Kind of a neat little, I don't know. I like the Volkswagen stuff. I thought it was just looked pretty neat. I think I paid $1 for it, so didn't really spend a lot of money, but pretty neat piece. Alright, not vintage at all, but pretty cool. This is a Jada Volkswagen 60s replica pickup truck with the third door. So you had on these trucks here, obviously you had a driver's, passenger door, and then third door, which was only on one side. These trucks, to find them in a 1-to-1 scale is pretty rare. Now I know Hot Wheels did their version with their RLC version with the kind of the off-road. Jada's had this out for quite some time, so, and I would say it's a. I should have probably grabbed the one Hot Wheels did, but it's a very close comparison to what they did with theirs. I have a couple of these. This one here I just found open, so I thought I'd grab it instead of me having to open up mine. I only have one in the package, so big jacked up version. I would prefer this to not be jacked up, but it's a pretty neat piece. These are basically these are an all metal. Obviously the suspension work is plastic, tires are rubber, but I just thought I'd show that as a comparison for anyone that's kind of seen the RLC version. Jada has tons of Volkswagen stuff, and they've had this, so I don't know if there's a year on here. I mean, these are going to be from like the mid 2000s. We have the ever popular drag bus. This is, someone has opened this. This is from their Decades package they did. I think I already did a video actually on it. I have it's like a metal tin. It comes with a bunch of vehicles in there, and this one here is at the top. So I picked this up. I collect all these Volkswagen vans. Obviously I've mentioned that several times on the channel. Had to have it. Very nice detailing. I mean, it's your typical drag bus, but red line tires. Fronts are rubber. The backs, I believe, I think they're plastic, but very, very nice. Interesting color, kind of, I don't know, brown, but pretty neat. Obviously it flips up. Shows the big motor, the little race cage for dragging. You take this thing down the drag strip. Very cool. Very nice. I can't get enough of these. I think I have almost all of them that they released. Some of them are stupid expensive, so whatever I can find that's reasonable price for the market value of it, I'll definitely pick it up. And we have the ever popular Retro Rig from Hot Wheels. I already have this in the package, but I found this one opened. It was a reasonable price. So I thought I'd pick it up, share with you guys so you can see it opened. Sure, lots of people have probably reviewed these already, but I'm typically a late bloomer to this stuff, so at the rate I'm going, I'm trying to get a lot of videos out now though. I have tons of content to cover, so why not? But very cool, tons of logos on these. Very cool. I was quite happy to find this actually. I didn't want to have to open up mine, but you get this little bar in here which conveniently lets you flip this up so that you can see all the detailing. Rubber tires all the way around. Nicely chrome polished motor and interior base. It's pretty slick. And then we got the truck. Pretty cool. Mostly metal. Metal cab, metal base, they've clear coated it, which looks pretty nice. But tons of logos. Plymouth, Goodyear, Hot Wheels, of course, snake on the door. But very nice old school truck. It's a Chevy truck. Quite like this. This is pretty nice. I was really happy to actually find one out of the package so that I didn't have to rip it open because I really didn't want to. These are rubber tires, so all metal car, all metal truck, I mean minus the bed and stuff, and rubber tires. Now these are obviously a premium, so you do pay for it. These do range typically in your $17.99 range here in Canada anyway, for these, so it does get pretty costly, but they are really nicely detailed. Tons of obviously paid graphics on there, all metal, rubber tires. Definitely worth the money, in my opinion. I like to collect every one of these that I can get, so if they keep making them, I'll keep buying them. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this little video. That's just a little snippet from, I got this from one guy's booth that I typically go to at a local antique place. So pretty cool finds. Thanks for watching. Bye.